How we doing, guys? Welcome to the preview and the predicted lineup. Arsenal against Southampton. And listen, there's only going to be one storyline about this game, and it is the return of Aaron Ramsdale. Now, you'll have to excuse my voice. Listen, it's not just Arsenal I watch, it's my own team as well. And we had a midweek cup game and listen, I lost my voice. So it is what it is at the end of the day, which is why I might sound a little bit different. But Arsenal against Southampton. Now, again, this is kind of one of those games you look at and you say, you want this kind of game. Southampton second bottom in the league. They haven't won a game in the Premier League. It's the last game before another international break. I wish the international breaks would just piss off. Honestly, after what happened with the last international break and Martin Odegaard, I don't need any more of that drama. Thank you very much. But yeah, listen, it's the return of Aaron Ramsdale, and he's in a position where he can really affect the game. He could have one of those games. Now, last time out against Leicester, their goalkeeper had one of them games, but we still put 4 past him. We left it very late. It was a lot more uncomfortable than it should have been. But Aaron Ramsdale's going to be coming back to the Emirates, and he's going to be wanting to prove a point. He's going to be wanting to say, you made a mistake in getting rid of me. But let me make this very clear right now. There was no mistake in any way, shape or form. David Raya is the better goalkeeper. We upgraded massively. Football is a ruthless business. And at the end of the day, Aaron Ramsdale came in. He did a job. And then we moved on to somebody better. It's that simple. Wish him well with his future at Southampton. But for this game, I want us to absolutely annihilate them. I want to humiliate him. I want to see 6, 7, 8 goals. We might not get that. I'll settle for a 1-0 win. But if we can humiliate him and absolutely annihilate Southampton in the process, then so be it. There's no friends in football. He's now a Southampton player. Be ruthless and go out and destroy him. And the Arsenal fans, okay, if I was the Arsenal fans behind the goal, do you know what I would actually be doing in this game? Giving Ramsdale loads of stick, putting him off, because he's made it very clear from podcasts, interviews and everything that he gets bored. I'm not sure he will have much time to get bored in this game if we play like we did against, Leicester and the constant pressure and everything else. He's going to have to be fully activated. But if he's not, we should know that. And we should, capitalise on those type of things. The one thing I will say is set pieces. He will probably know more than anybody just what we're capable of doing. He may know some little secrets that others won't. So that'll be interesting to see whether we maybe tweak things and change things up a little bit. I don't think that we will, just go out there and do what we've been doing. I feel we will work on certain things to maybe exploit his weaknesses as well. But yeah, Southampton playing out from the back. I will say this right now. If they continue to play out from the back against us and in the way that they've been doing it, oh my word, we will have a field day. I promise you, if Southampton try and play like that against us, they are in for a world of pain and goals conceded. I'm not even over-exaggerating. If you haven't seen Southampton's games this season and the way they try to play out from the back and everything else, please do that against us. Please. But yeah, like with any game, you have to be careful. You have to be mindful. I do feel this is a game where we should be rotating a few of the positions and giving some minutes to others and whatnot. But yeah, look, listen, with that said, let's go and get into the lineup and let's see what we could do And it'd be interesting to see what Mikel Arteta goes with. Starting off in goal, David Raya. Straightforward. Our number one. Right back. Now, this is where there's a few question marks. Jurrien Timber came off against PSG. Mikel Arteta's press conference, he said that him and Ben White are very close. It's not ruling them out. But I just feel for this one, he may well go with Ben White if he's fit. Jurrien Timber's been left out of the Dutch squad for the upcoming international games, which is good. I feel he's played a lot of minutes after coming back from that serious injury. So it might be just the right time to just take it down a touch and play Ben White. Right centre-back, William Saliba, very straightforward. Left centre-back, Gabriel, again, very straightforward. Left-back, Calafiori, again, very, very straightforward. Moving into the midfield area, I'd like to see Declan Rice start in front of the back four. Nothing against Thomas Partey or anything else, but this is a guy that's played a lot of minutes and football, and he's going to be going off on international duty and everything else. I'm presuming he is anyway. And we know that when he's playing international football, he's playing 90 minutes and everything else. So I'd play Declan Rice in this one. On the right-hand side, Bukayo Saka. Again, a straightforward decision. Next to him, I would go with Ethan Nwaneri. I'd like to see him start this game. I think it's the perfect game to start him. It's that simple. Alongside him, Mikel Moreno. Again, I want to see him in there. Got minutes against PSG. Start him in this game. It's as simple as that. On the left-hand side, Raheem Sterling. I'd bring him in ahead of Martinelli, who has played a lot of minutes and has been much better of late. But this is the perfect time for me to give the likes of Raheem Sterling his first start in the Premier League. And then up front as the main striker, Kai Havertz. That stays exactly how it is. I feel that when you look at that lineup, there's plenty of changes. There's some freshness, but the quality does not drop. You know, Ben White coming in for Jurrien Timber. Declan Rice, going in the position where Thomas Partey would normally be. Nwaneri, Moreno, Raheem Sterling. It's changes, but quality changes. And against Southampton at home, if you can't make those changes, then when are you going to make them? I think that's a very strong lineup. More than enough to beat Southampton at home. So, listen, let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you agree or disagree? If you disagree, what would you change? So, last game before the international break. Let's get the 3 points. Let's get a win. If we can get a very emphatic one and absolutely annihilate them and, smash at least 6 or 7 past Aaron Ramsdale, then so be it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.